democracy is we each have the power to answer that question. Each and every one of us has the power to answer that question. Each one of us. That's our power. The power is with the people. So, Wisconsin, today I ask, are you ready to have your voices heard? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. God bless.
Let me start. You're seeing a lot of great governors. I want to say a huge thank you and thank this state for giving one of the kindest, one of the most visionaries, and one of my dearest friends, Governor Tony Evers. This state produces incredible leaders like my friend and former colleague, Congresswoman Gwen Moore. Mayor of this great city, Mayor Johnson. Give it up, give it up, give it up. And while she's not with us, we have got to hold the United States Senate. Send Tammy Baldwin back to D.C. You know, it was only a month ago that the Republican Party gathered for their convention right here on this very spot. It doesn't sound like any of you watched it, but in case you didn't, after promising us a speech that was going to be about unity and promising that he was a changed man, Donald Trump subjected us to 92 minutes of ranting and raving insanity. Now look, they left here riding high. They were feeling good. This thing was over. Well, trust me, Milwaukee, a hell of a lot can change in 4 weeks. You run a campaign based on fear like them, you're going to run into a little trouble when you run into a campaign that's based on joy. These guys are focused on the past, like the 1850s past. This campaign's focused on your future. We're not going back. Wow. Wow. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. That convention had one purpose, to coronate one man. Ours, by the way, they got a little party going over in Chicago. They didn't know the big party was here in Milwaukee tonight, so this is where it's at. It's not a celebration of a coronation of one man over there. It's a celebration of all of us over there. I don't imagine anybody will be paying any attention, but when I came out here, you might have heard over there, that convention and the energy over there is like nothing you've seen. But here's what I'm really excited about. Not only do we have massive energy at our convention, we got a hell of a lot more energy at where they had their convention right here. So, This. Yeah. Oh, that one guy's going to be so sad tonight. So sad. So sad. So sad. Look, we got to turn the page on these guys. We got to turn the page. And here's the thing. Over the last 2 weeks, whether you saw it in Philly, you saw it out in the fields of Eau Claire, where some of you were out there, amazing. On to Phoenix, where the largest political gathering in state history happened last week. Folks stood in 109-degree heat in Las Vegas. 4,000 of them couldn't get in, so they all signed up to door knock and phone bank instead of getting in there. That's what they're doing. And here is what is so great about it. All those people across this country, just like this crowd of 15,000 plus people sitting here. You all came for the same reason. You love this country. That's why you came. Yeah. My notes said, this campaign has a lot of momentum. Can you feel it? Hell yes, we can feel it. It's what we do. It's what we do. Something's happening. For those of you in here, and for the young folks in here, some of you, something's happening. And it all begins with Kamala Harris. From a first day as a prosecutor, and she took those words, Kamala Harris, for the people, to the Attorney General of California, to a United States Senator, to our Vice President, she has gone to work every day to fight on the side of you and the American people. Took on the predators, took on the fraudsters, took down the transnational gangs, stood up to powerful corporations. And she never, in all that work, and don't forget this, they don't want you to hear, rig the me which boom days every single day. When we fight, when we fight, when we fight, thank you, Milwaukee.
And hello.
Let me start. You're seeing a lot of great governors. I want to say a huge thank you.
And hello to everyone joining us from exciting Chicago. The delegates at the Democratic National Convention, well, they just completed their roll call. And they have nominated Coach Walz and me to be the next Vice President and President of the United States of America. And I thank everyone there and here for believing in what we can do together. We are so honored to be your nominees. This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward. A future for freedom, opportunity, of optimism and faith. So to everyone in Chicago and across America, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you're going to hear from our wonderful second gentleman shortly. I'll see you in 2 days, Chicago. Hey, Milwaukee! good to be back in Milwaukee. So, it's good to be back in Milwaukee. It really is. Thank you. So, as you know, the coach and I were together here in Wisconsin just 2 weeks ago. And the first rally after I announced that he would be my running mate, and it is so good to be back with all of you. So good to be back. And today, of course, I always and also bring greetings from our incredible President Joe Biden. Wasn't he terrific last night? And I know we are all deeply grateful for his lifetime of service to our nation. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. So, Wisconsin, we have 77 days until the election. 77 days. And look, we know this is going to be a tight race until the very end. We have some hard work ahead of us. We have hard work ahead of us, but we like hard work. Hard work is good work. And with your help this November, we will win. We'll win. We will win. We will win. Because we're going to put in the hard work over the next 77 days. No, we haven't already won. 77 days of work to do, my friends. So listen, make no mistake. As we all know, this campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. This is not just about us versus Donald Trump. This is about two very different visions for our nation. One, ours, focused on the future. The other, focused on the past. And Wisconsin, we fight for the future. We fight for the future. We believe in the future. A future with affordable health care. A future with affordable child care. A future with affordable housing and paid leave. That's the future we believe in. We believe in a future where we build an opportunity economy, where every American has the opportunity to own a home, start a business, and build wealth, including intergenerational wealth. That's what we believe in. We believe in the future of our country. We believe in a future where we lower the cost of living for America's families. And when I am president, I will bring down the cost of groceries by making sure markets are competitive and fair. Together with Coach, we will take on Big Pharma and cap the cost of prescription medication for all Americans. We will take on the high cost of housing, understanding so many people are trying to fulfill the American dream, and we need to give people help to get there. In fact, last week I announced my plan to build millions of new homes and help first-time home buyers with a down payment. Like Donald Trump, I will always put the middle class and working families first. But now we know he has a different plan, Trump, right? Just look at Project 2025. Now, if he is elected, understand what that, by the way, can you believe they put that thing in writing, right? So that plan, though, tells us what they're up to. Donald Trump intends to give tax breaks to billionaires and big corporations. He intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. And he wants to impose what is, in effect, a national sales tax, which will cost a typical family $3,900 a year. Understand that. And on top of all of this, he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. And you remember what that was like when insurance companies could deny people with pre-existing conditions? You remember what that was? Breast cancer survivors, children with diabetes, grandparents who need help and support being denied care. We're not going back. We are not going back. We are not going back. We will move forward. Just like Wisconsin's state motto tells us, forward. Forward. Ours is a fight for the future, and it is a fight for freedom. And it is a fight for freedom. Like the freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government telling her what to do. I don't know what's up with these people, by the way. I mean, they just seemingly don't trust women. Well, we trust women. We trust women. And we know how we got to this place. We know how we got to this place with now over 20 Trump abortion bans. We know how we got here. The former President Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention that they would undo the protections of Roe v. Wade. And as he intended, they did. And then in state after state, they proposed and passed laws to punish women, criminalize health care providers. In some states, not even making an exception for rape or incest. And just yesterday, when he was asked if he has any regrets about ending Roe v. Wade, Donald Trump, without even a moment's hesitation, you would think he would reflect on it for a second, said no regrets. And that's because I do believe, well, we will make sure he does face a consequence, and that'll be at the ballot box in November. And Wisconsin, in addition to that, as you all know, we are witnessing across our nation a full-on attack on hard-fought, hard-won fundamental freedoms and rights. Across our nation, like the freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, We carry the baton. And so much is on the line in this election. And understand, we have to understand something. This is not 2016 or 2020. This is not 2016 or 2020. And in particular, the stakes are higher for a lot of reasons, because we know what he does when he's in office, but including that, last month, we believe in our country. We believe in our country. And I do believe that it is the highest form of patriotism, to then fight for the ideals of our country. And that's what we are here to do. And that is how we fulfill the promise of America. The promise of America. And it is that